All right, we're gonna go over some club swings and some Macebell swings. So we've got a couple different versions of things here that I will show you. So one of them is a swing with either one of these tools where we're going essentially from side to side. We're also gonna do one where we start overhead and we're twisting around overhead and coming back. And then I will show you a version where we put everything together. So kind of a lot going on here, but really good stuff. Really great for shoulders and rib cages and abs kind of all together. So the first swing that we're gonna do with the club is that we're gonna start out sort of in a position like this, almost like runner arms here. Essentially you're gonna cast that club away from you. It's gonna swing in a sort of like arc sort of underneath you here, and then you're gonna pull it back into you on the other side. So much easier demonstrated than explained in words. We're here, and then we're here. So I'm keeping some tension in my shoulder, and it's almost like I'm trying to tension my shoulder towards the club here, so that I don't lose tension. I don't want to be floppy and sort of just like whatever on this. I want to like bring some tension in to stabilize my shoulder on my rib cage. So I'm here to the other side. I'm casting it away from me, so I'm keeping this part close to me. I'm letting the rest of the club go away from me. And we're here, and I'm pivoting my feet as I do this. So that's the first thing that you're gonna get used to, and obviously you'll switch hands, so it'll be different if you're on one hand versus the other. The other one that we're gonna do is the overhead part of this. So the overhead part of this, we're gonna start essentially overhead with the bell or the club, excuse me, held behind you like this. You can tilt your head to the side to make a little bit more room. From the front, this will look like this. We're gonna start facing this side. We are here, and then we're gonna swivel and come this way. So I'm gonna do another one of those. And this one's a little bit heavy for me. I'm gonna show you that from the back side here. We are here. My head's gonna tip away from the club, out of the way. And we're here. And then head tipping out of the way. And we're coming back. One-handed, kind of hard. Make sure that you don't go too heavy too soon on those. I'm also gonna show you with the Macebell. My preference is actually for the Macebell over the club. It just makes more sense to my brain because both hands can be on it. So for the Macebell, we're gonna start here. And again, I'm tensioning my shoulder to the Macebell here. So the underhand swing that's gonna happen is here. And then we're gonna come all the way back up. It's a little slow on my part. And then we're here, coming back up. We can also do a version where we keep the legs fixed that your PT might have told you about. So hips are still, and just the arms and the rib cage are swinging around here. So that's the underhand. The overhead is we're here, tipping the head away. We're going up and over. And then if we're putting everything all together, we're gonna start and end in the same spot. So starting and ending in the same spot with the Macebell here, and I didn't show you with the club, so I'll show you the club as well. We're starting here, we're going overhead first, and then swinging here. And then if the hips stay fixed, overhead first, and swinging underhand, overhead first, swinging underhand, overhead first, and underhand from the opposite direction. Looks like this. Tipping my head towards the side where the Macebell is. This side's a little less coordinated for me, so I have to think a little bit harder. Yoop. Not enough momentum. I've done a lot of these, but they are still a bit of a brain buster if it's been a minute since I've done them. And I'll give you the reverse view one more time so you can see what's happening behind my back. Make sure that you choke up a little bit on the underhand swing. If you heard the thunk on the ground, that was the bell touching the ground there. And then if you were to do this one-handed with the club, the full motion, which is a lot smoother than kind of the going back and forth for here. Woohoo! I am tired, folks. If you were watching the end of this video, kudos. Let's see if we can get a good one. And then underhand. And that is a little too heavy for me. That's a 10, so with where I am right now, I do a 5 on that. But that's full motion. Get swinging. Enjoy.